Welcome to on tonight's Clubhouse Live, Packers running back Aaron Jones debuts as our co-host. And Aaron's guest is rookie running back Dexter Williams. Hey, we're going to get their thoughts on the Packers' big win over the Bears. Plus, we've got Funhouse Live Challenge coming up. It is time to get it started. So let's open the doors.
Hit it, hit it.
Time to get started. Welcome back, everybody, to the Clubhouse Sports Pub and Grill here inside the Red Lion Hotel, Paper Valley, downtown Appleton, Wisconsin. You guys are in a great mood tonight, aren't you? I can imagine why. We'll get to that in a little bit. I am Brett Christopherson with USA Today Network Wisconsin, and those guys, let's showcase them. They're our door openers tonight. We've got Mason, Gavin, and Nolan right there, letting the guys in. Actually, we just got two. Already my script is ruined. I think that's Mason and Gavin, if I'm not mistaken. But it's good to have them here. You got the guys in safe and sound, and we're ready to get started. Now, unfortunately, and it still continues, I don't know why my boss, Mean Gene, by the way. Mean Gene is back, our beloved mascot. He's back finally. He's feeling good. Little bit of a health scare, but he's feeling good, and he looks good, and he's back. So our beloved mascot is here, our unofficial mascot. All right, that's enough, Mean Gene. But, Mean Gene, you are not aware of this. This is a new segment that I have been ordered to do.
Yes.
Well, first of all, it's when I have to introduce Chicago Bears
Yes.
fan and St. Louis Cardinals fan.
St. Louis Cardinals.
Ricardo
yes, that's my
Arguello,
team.
everybody.
Yes, how was everyone? Lucky win on Thursday.
But Mean Gene, you're not going to like this, but my bosses have said that because he's a Bears fan, we need to give him 60 seconds to talk about his Bears now.
Yes.
It's called,
what do you think about that,
the Bears
Gene?
Minute. What do you guys think of that new segment?
Well, I don't care.
So,
it's in the
Ricardo,
contract.
let me get the stopwatch going because I want to get this done really fast. But you got 60 seconds.
Okay.
Go.
Okay, first off, lucky win
Whoop,
last
time's
Thursday.
up. Look at that. That's the 60
You
seconds
gotta give
already.
me 60. That's in the contract.
Look at that, 60 seconds. 60 seconds. Maybe next time, Ricardo. Actually, that was more like 3 seconds, which represents the number of points your team scored.
Oh, okay. What? Why are you bringing up old stuff already?
Yeah. How's 1985 feel, my friend?
Oh, it feels great. I love 1980. Good year.
Well, I tell you, we got a lot to talk about. How do you like Packers 10, Bears 3? Hey, Aaron Jones might have said it best. Aaron Rodgers.
He's
Not
right
getting
here.
all mixed up with all the Aarons. Aaron Rodgers might have said it best. We've got a defense, right, everybody? The Packers kept the defending NFC North champs out of the end zone and saw Adrian Amos, Ricardo, the former Bear. He
Only
came up with a
interception of the
key
year.
interception. Shush. I'm trying to talk. He came up with a key pick in opening the 2019 season on a great note. How about this defensive stat line? I have it right here. 5 sacks, 11 quarterback hits, and 9 pass breakups. Meanwhile, Rodgers and company did just enough offensively as he connected with Jimmy Graham from 8 yards out on a second quarter TD. And how about special teams? J.K. Scott. That 63-yarder right at the end, that was kind of the backbreaker. And Green Bay 1-0 on to Minnesota. Oh, and Mean Gene, the Bears still. Thank you. So guess who's happy about it? It's Happy Vince. Happy Vince Lombardi. He loves it. Loves it when the Packers beat the Bears, and he loves it when the guys are sitting over there because finally he's here. We've been talking about it for so long. It's our 2019 Clubhouse Live co-host. It's Green Bay Packers running back. Aaron Jones is right there. And check out who's hanging out with Aaron tonight, a fellow running back. It's the rookie. It's Dexter Williams. He's right there. Before I get started, though, I almost forgot. Ricardo, you do have to pay off the Packers-Bears bet. So he is going to wear the jersey that once adorned the great Brett Favre. Put it on, Bear fan. Put it on. By the way, I don't know if anybody heard this, but Ricardo's prediction last week was a 42-17 Bears win.
That was this next game in December.
Yeah. Yeah, look at Aaron Jones is booing you already. How's that feel? How does he look?
Well,
Yes.
first off, I'm glad you picked this over Rodgers because I actually like Brett Favre.
Well,
Okay, and this jersey holds special meaning, Brett.
Yes, that was the jersey. My dad, huge Packer fan. Unfortunately, he passed away a few years ago. But that was his jersey. So, Ricardo, you wear that with pride.
I do.
All right. So,
I will.
Hey, first a big thank you to our presenting sponsors, Superior Discount Liquors, a full-service liquor store with the area's largest selection of liquor, wine, and beer. They also take special orders on hard-to-find items with locations in Green Bay, Manitowoc, and Sheboygan. Stop in today. And, of course, Potawatomi Hotel and Casino.
Wasn't I supposed to give Gene a hug?
Yeah, well, you were supposed to give him a big bear hug.
Big bear hug. Maybe we'll wait on that.
How about
then.
after the show?
Maybe. All right.
Maybe towards the end of the show.
Okay,
hey,
thank you.
Yeah.
I'm not dancing with
Me
you
and
again.
Gene in mid-season form already. Hey, Ricardo, this is an interactive show, right?
That's right. So we invite your comments and questions through our live chat, which can be found online next to our video viewer. Jen Zettel is monitoring the chat and will relay your comments and questions to us.
Yes. Again, hashtag is a Clubhouse. Use it. Give us a like on Facebook, facebook.com/Clubhouse Live. And our Twitter handles, I'm at PC Bretzi. He's at PC Ricardo. Jen is at Jen Vanden Hooten. Aaron's at Showtime, TYME_33. And Dexter is at DexterW_22. So, hey, check out. We got the Vikings welcome mat onto the stage so the guys can stomp their feet over the ugliest logo known to mankind, right? It's Vikings week now. So they can stomp it, kick it, and maybe make that guy right there hurt just a little bit more, right? We got a Vikings fan in the house. Yeah, go ahead and boo him, please.
Boo.
All right.
Boo.
Aaron Jones, he saw you. He wants to take you out right now. He wants to take you out. All right, let's get our, you guys, should we get our co-host onto the stage? All right. Our co-host is in his third NFL season, all with the Green Bay Packers. He's a Mustang. He's a Miner. He's a Packer, and he's an all-around cool dude. Give it up for Green Bay Packers running back number 33, Aaron Jones. No. Aaron Jones. We didn't get, well, we're gonna have to play the. We're gonna get you some good intro music here at some point. But it's good to have you here. Now I don't know if anybody heard this. Should we just put it out there? Aaron said next week. Now what he's referring to that is when we had our video shoot to unveil our co-host. Somehow, and I'm not quite sure how it came up, but if he rushes for 100 yards, he has to give me a 100-yard hug every Monday when he's here. Everybody knows that I hate being touched, I hate being hugged, and that is not an exaggeration. That is legit. My wife can vouch for me on that. Which is amazing that we have 2 kids. I don't know how that happened, but anyway. So anytime he runs for 100 yards in a game, he's going to give me a 100-yard hug. So how about 99 yards every game this season? 99 yards.
100 plus.
100. Well, I tell you what, if you do that, I'll be happy for you, and we'll make it short and sweet. So, welcome to the show. Howard, look at all these great fans that are here to see you.
Thank you for coming out.
You're excited, aren't you? You ready? This is gonna be a fun Monday. Every week. Every week you have to hang out with me. How you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I don't mind hanging out with you. It's Ricardo.
Oh, come on.
I know.
We
He
barely
just-
know each other, my friend. Let's work on
ruins-
that.
He ruins every party. Trust me. But you know what? Because we got to get. It's going to take a few weeks probably to get to know each other. So this is what we've done. Every time we have a new co-host, we do like a little personality test. Not like I ask some questions just to kind of get to know the man, not the football player, but the man, who you are, Aaron Jones. Okay, so it's going to be a rapid fire. First thing that comes to the top of your head. Are you ready for this?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Are you typically an early or late person?
Late.
Okay. We're getting to know him a little bit. Are you a morning person or an evening person?
I don't mind waking up early, but I can stay up late, so I'll say both.
A little of both, okay. Why the number 33?
It was 33, 34, or a number in the 40s, and I asked my family what I should choose, and they helped me.
Your family helped you choose 33. You a dog person or a cat person?
Dog.
Yes, okay. Favorite meal cooked by mom?
Ooh, that's tough.
And
Probably steak.
Steak, okay.
Steak.
Brats. I don't think they cook brats down in Texas. Keep in mind, I think Mr. and Mrs. Jones are watching live online tonight. And speaking of them, you guys know this, and I think we're going to get to meet him throughout the course of the year, but his parents are retired sergeant majors in the U.S. Army. How about that?
Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad.
You're a good son, yes. Which one struck fear in you the most, however, growing up? Who are you most fearful of, your mom or your dad?
Oh, that's tough. I would say my mom. My dad, you had to do something really bad to get my dad mad.
But mom could get on you pretty easily?
Well, not pretty easily, but she was usually the one who...
So she ran the household like most households that have...
Nah, I'm not saying that.
Yeah. We'll find out when they get here. We'll talk. How about, what's your favorite color, Aaron?
Baby blue.
Preferred music genre?
Hip-hop and R&B.
Okay. Biggest pet peeve?
Chewing in my ear, like somebody just standing behind me and chewing in my ear.
Well, you don't have to worry about that here.
Running into Mike Tyson.
I'm not going to be doing anything with your ear. Trust me. You have a celebrity crush?
I don't.
Okay, we'll move on. Toughest junk food to drop with your new diet? Well, very well publicized.
Gummy bears.
Gummy bears. I don't like gummy bears. How do you... no.
What do you like? You don't like hugs? You don't like gummy bears? Those like simple things.
He's a very bitter man.
There's a reason why people call me Bitter Brett. How do you relax after a tough game?
Go home and play video games.
Okay. It's your day off, like tomorrow. What will we find you doing besides hanging out with me?
Working out, getting a massage, and then relaxing.
And playing some more video games.
And
All
playing
right.
some more video games.
If you could choose a superpower, Aaron, what would it be and why?
I think it would be to teleport.
Okay. So does that mean you're going like from place to, or is that reading minds? Is that what that is? Or is
No,
that
going place to place.
Going place
like
to place secretively, right? So you could like
just on the snap
all
of
of a sudden
finger.
show up behind Ricardo and just give him a
Yes.
clothesline.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Definitely.
How could
Ricardo.
you think that was reading your mind, teleport?
I don't know. I don't know superpowers.
Okay, all right.
I watched.
That's telekinesis.
Well,
yes,
that
thank you.
young man didn't like my answer there. That's for sure. A few more here and we'll wrap this part up. But spicy or mild?
Spicy.
Sweet or salty?
Sweet.
Are you neat or messy?
In the middle.
Okay. What is the most useless talent you might have?
Useless talent. That's a tough question.
It is a tough one. We're trying to get to know you.
Useless talent. Let's see.
Maybe something you're good at, but it really just doesn't matter. Like, do you do magic tricks or?
No, I'm simple.
He's simple. That's fine. We'll move on. But would you ever consider dancing a Packers polka with Mean Gene?
Would I ever consider? What, can you repeat that? Dancing? Oh, of course.
Yeah, dancing with Mean Gene. Would you do that, right?
You dance?
Yes.
I'm surprised you danced.
Mean Gene dances the polka.
I seen Gene dancing. I like your moves, Gene.
True or false? Us Wisconsinites have a very weird accent.
Don't you know?
Oh, there you go. I think that's like a Youper.
Close enough.
Aaron Jones, what's a bubbler?
Water fountain.
Oh!
Not bad. Specifically a drinking fountain, but that's okay. First thought when you run out of the tunnel in Lambeau Field.
It's a feeling like no other.
Yeah. All right. What would you be doing if you weren't a professional football player?
Probably coaching.
Coaching. Do you dislike Ricardo already?
I do.
Yes. 2 more questions. Do you think you can get Aaron Rodgers as a guest
Yes.
this season on Clubhouse Live?
I can't say yes, but I can definitely try my hardest.
All right. He knows the show. He's been on a couple times, but it's been a while. We would love to have him back. And finally, your hopes and dreams for the show this season. What do you want these great fans to know as you're about the team, yourself, as you host this show?
Just that we go in there every day. We work hard, and we're just trying to get as many wins as we can and bring a Super Bowl back here. And we love the support that you guys give us.
Yeah, how about you like that? Mean Gene, you like that? All right. That segment is done. No more. We kind of know a little bit more about Aaron. Got some weird answers in there. I think that's kind of weird. Some weird stuff in there, but we're good to go. And the weirder you are, the better this show is going to be. So be weird. How about some thoughts on Thursday's victory, huh? How about that? Give the offense a grade. Give yourself a grade. It was definitely a tough one offensively, but you still got the W. So let's start with the offense first. What grade would you give the unit?
I'll give the offense a C.
Okay.
Came out in the first half, started a little slow, and then once we got things going, we kind of picked it up and stalled on a few drives, but we just got to get things going, pick it up, and come together as a unit.
Yeah. And then yourself, that's tough sledding going against that defense. I don't know if any running backs are going to do a ton against that's maybe the best defense in the NFL. Maybe. Except that team in the green and gold had a little bit better defense on Thursday night, but you're an honest guy, you're realistic, so give yourself a grade now.
I'd say probably a C as well.
Okay. So what things you want to improve on that's good. You don't want to, it would be great to put 59 on the board, I guess, like Baltimore did yesterday, but this is a building process. You don't want to be peaking too early, do you?
Definitely don't. You want to be peaking at the right time, and the right time's the playoffs.
So what was Matt LaFleur's message to you guys this morning and today as you start looking ahead to the Vikings? I know you got back at it after a little bit of a breather, but what was Coach saying? What was he talking about today?
Just that we have a good division opponent coming in who just beat a good Atlanta team. Just that they're going to come get after it. They have a good defense just like Chicago does, and they have explosive offense. They have some weapons at the receivers position and running back. And so we just got to be ready to play on all phases and come together as one.
All focused on Minnesota. Did you watch the game against Atlanta yesterday?
I did.
What were some of your thoughts as you were watching what's going down? Now, keep in mind, they're playing in that stupid dome over there, right? Weird stuff always happens in Minneapolis, so it really doesn't count what they did yesterday.
I thought they ran the ball really well. They didn't have that many pass attempts because the run game was working well. Their defense looked pretty good as well.
Well, you don't have to worry. They're not watching. So if you want to rip on them, go ahead. It's fine. A couple more, and then I'm going to kick it over to Ricardo. You're going to have our first audience question tonight. But I was curious, you talk about you got to hit the ground running. You guys, as has been, you see it around the league. Not many snaps for the starters in preseason. So that's the ultimate challenge. And when we haven't really played any or seen any action in the preseason, hey, let's go against this Chicago Bears defense. So how tough was that challenge is you took the field and taken some first hits of the season. That's not easy, is it?
No, it's not easy, but we're professionals, so anytime you take a break from something, you go right back to your job. You should be ready to do your job, and we knew it was a tough defense coming in, and they had one top 2 defenses last year, so they returned a lot of the same pieces with a new defensive coordinator. So we knew it was going to be tough sled.
Almost sort of like a preseason game for you guys in a sense, even though it's regular season. I'm guessing it's going to take some time to develop that chemistry and rhythm, right, as a unit?
Definitely. It's our first time going out there as a whole offensive unit and running a whole new offense. We've had time last year and the other years previous. We had time in the system. Guys are familiar, so now we got to get to that.
How is that changeover going? How do you guys feel in that system? You feel like you got it down pretty good? It's just a matter of everybody tying it together?
Yes, sir. We feel like we got it down pretty well. We see improvement every day, and like you said, just got to tie a few things here and there together, and we're going to be good. All
right, Aaron Jones, you got through your very first segment as the host of Clubhouse Live. How are you feeling? Good?
I'm feeling great.
Yes. See how easy this is? So simple. It's not like this is 60 Minutes or something, Now we're going to grill you on anything unless you do something dumb. Then we'll talk about it. But you're not going to do that. Speaking of dumb, though, let's kick it over to Ricardo. You got tonight's first audience question.
Yes, I do, Brett. And this is Lewis from Appleton. Lewis, go ahead. Your question for Aaron.
Hi, Aaron. Are there any similarities between being part of a military family and being part of the Packer family?
Ooh, good question.
Definitely. Just the support you get, the just the structure and everything you do, and support and love.
Yes, great
Thank
question.
you.
Thank you
Thank
very
you,
much.
Louis.
We'll take a timeout, but hey, Ricardo, have you noticed that he does call me sir from time to time? Why don't you call me that?
Well, you are much older than me, so yes, I probably should call you sir.
Yeah, by like 3 years, whatever.
Yeah, you were born in the 40s, dude.
Yeah.
Sorry,
no.
51, whatever.
No, that's not true. That's not true. I mean, look at me. Do I look like I look
Not at all.
fantastic, don't I?
You do.
I mean, look at these two guys
You
right
have
up here.
you have the ripping physique of an aging
There's a
pro
lot
golfer.
of testosterone going on right now. Come on, kidding me? Look at this physique. All right, let's do our stat pack. We can do these every week, Aaron. I saw this on NFL.com. Now check this out. I think it's good karma, Mean Gene. Listen up. The last time the Packers and Bears combined on a total score that was under 20 points was in Week 17 of the 2010 season. Green Bay topped the Bears 10-3. Sound familiar, everybody? To secure a playoff bid, and then remember this? They went on to capture the Super Bowl that season, didn't they? Super Bowl 45. So I guess based on those metrics, Ricardo, you can book a trip to Miami in February. How does that sound? Yes,
That's
nice
a
warm
reach.
Miami Beach.
That's reaching, my friend.
Super Bowl. I don't know what number they're at now, but it's going to be fun. It's going to be the Packers and Patriots. You know it. Hey, we're doing trivia. What's up with that?
That's right. We'll ask the question. Here are the rules. We'll ask the question. If you think you know the answer, gotta raise your hand. Please don't shout it out. If you're correct, you win what, Brett?
It's back. Pizza and beer right here at the Clubhouse.
There we
Yes.
go. So pizza and beer. And once, if you're correct, you win that. But once you win, you're out for the rest of the show. Can't win again. And sorry, live chatters. You got to be here to win. But again, Jen Zettel, she's handling that online trivia contest.
All right, here we go. I'm asking trivia question number 1. Aaron Rodgers holds 4 of the top 5 single-season passing yardage marks in franchise history. Name the other quarterback on that list. Hint, he also wore number 12. And you rose your hand. Yeah, come on up. You get the bell, and Aaron's going to give you your pizza and beer gift certificate. Lynn Dickey.
Brett, he answered that before you were even done.
I don't know if he was going to answer Lynn Dickey until I gave him the number 12. We'll see. Maybe he knew it. But Lynn Dickey. Didn't I just say Lynn Dickey?
You did.
That's all right. That's all right. He's having a Miller Lite. He's fine. He's enjoying a couple cheese curds. But check this out. Dickey's 4,458 passing yards in 1983 still ranks as the second most in a single season in franchise history. Rodgers set the mark in 2011 with 4,643 yards. So, all right. Are you ready to get your guest onto the stage?
I am.
Yeah, so you guys ready to see the rookie? All right, hold on, Dexter. I got a little bit of an intro for you. Our guest tonight was selected by the Green Bay Packers in the 6th round of the 2019 NFL Draft. Our guest tonight played in 38 games at the University of Notre Dame, where he rushed, go Irish, right? Where he rushed for 1,636 yards and 20 touchdowns while averaging 6.4 yards per carry. Our guest tonight led the Irish in rushing last season with 995 yards, averaging 110.6 rushing yards per game. Our guest tonight rushed for at least 140 yards in 4 games last season at Notre Dame. The highlight, a 202-yard explosion against Florida State. How about that game? By the way, he had touchdown runs of 58 and 32 yards in that one. Our guest tonight led his high school as a senior to its first playoff win in program history. And our guest tonight goes by the nickname of Juice. How about a Clubhouse Live welcome for Green Bay Packers rookie running back number 22, Dexter Williams. Kick it, stomp it, rub it. Yes. And a little dancing, too. Welcome. I like it. That might have been one of the coolest guest intros we've ever seen. Man, you should see my dance moves. You should see my dance moves. You think I'm a good dancer?
You look like a good dancer.
I am a good dancer.
You got some good hips.
I do have some good
What?
hips.
Okay. Family show.
It's all in the hips. It's all in the hips.
Let's save that for Clubhouse Live After Dark. That's a different type of show. That's a different type of show. I tell you what, though, because this is now Aaron's show, right, everybody? It's his show, and you are his guest. Aaron always asks the first question of the night.
All right, one question I got for you. What's the biggest difference for you from college to the NFL?
Grizzly Dan getting into it a little bit.
I would say the biggest difference from college and to the NFL, I would say the speed of the game and just the knowledge of the game, because it's not like in the NFL in college you're doing school and you're doing football. It's like it's not just a whole job, so you have to be able to manage both. But when you're in the NFL, it's just like you have all day to study football, you have all day to worry about football and just put your focus in football. So I would say it's just a lot of time being spent into this job. So I would say that's the biggest difference.
Yes, putting the time in, Ricardo, right? Putting the time in to get this team back to the playoffs. By the way, we got a bunch of New Orleans Saints fans back there. I don't know. Maybe put a camera on those guys. We don't like them here. We don't want. There's one right there. We don't like them here. And then we got a Vikings fan, as we know. We got a Bears fan. So this is just ridiculous. Dexter, you are the second. This is the second straight week that we've had a former Notre Dame running back as our guest, Tony Fisher. You guys know Tony Fisher, the alumni specialist, the player alumni specialist. He was here last week helping us out with our preseason shows. So good karma for your Irish. I see they had a big win last Monday against Louisville, I believe it was. So Brian Kelly's crew off to a great start. And I don't know if folks can see the back of Dexter's head there. He's got that green hair. And I asked him, I said, is that for the Irish or the Packers? And what's your answer?
It's Packer green now.
Packer green now. Kind of the same color green, isn't it?
I like it.
Yes. Hey, speaking of which, and I don't know if we can get a camera on Aaron Jones, but is that like an Aaron Jones official logo T-shirt type thing?
It is, yes, sir.
Now, Danny, come on over here. Where can I get something like that? And why didn't you come with gifts?
I apologize, but
you apologize.
I apologize, but you can get it on AaronJones33.com.
Is that how I have to get mine?
I mean, I would love for you to support me.
Wait.
Good answer.
Aaron, give that website out again. Have him give it out again.
Ricardo, maybe we should get a couple of T-shirts.
What was the website again, Aaron?
AaronJones33.com.
Yeah, we could get a couple.
AaronJones33.com.
Yeah.
Get your Aaron Jones apparel and wear that cool logo. I like that. So here we go. Juice. Where did the nickname Juice come from, Dexter? I like it.
I got that nickname in high school. A lot of guys just gave me that name because of the energy I brought to the game.
Okay.
They were saying that I was exciting to watch and stuff. So basically it just stuck with me from high school to college, and now I'm trying to keep that name in the NFL. So yeah, that's how I got the name.
He's got the name, the Juice. I like it. Aaron, does he bring the juice to the team and in the running backs room?
He definitely does. He brings a lot of energy every day, keeps us laughing, makes big plays, and I'm excited for him.
Yeah, well, here's one of the traditions that we've had on Clubhouse Live is every one of our co-hosts we have given a nickname. Tom Crabtree, the former tight end, the Puma. John Kuhn, we called the General.
Yeah.
David Bakhtiari, you can bring this back on Wednesday, we called him Hollywood.
Hollywood.
So next time you see him, say that everybody at Clubhouse Live says hello to Hollywood.
Well, he had Hollywood and the Persian Prince, right?
The Persian Prince, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, okay.
Dave. Get him on the show sometime. We'll give him some garbage.
He came
about
up with
that.
the Persian Prince, huh?
Yes,
He did come
He
up with the
called
Persian
himself
Prince, you're right.
Ty Montgomery, we called Bam Bam, and then Josh Jones was the Hammer. Josh didn't like that too much, but we still call him that. What do we call Aaron Jones? I mean, this might be some organic thing, but what do we call him? Do we call him Showtime? That's his Twitter handle.
I like Showtime. What's
That's
wrong
not
with
bad.
Showtime?
I like Showtime.
I like Showtime.
Aaron Showtime Jones. But we're supposed to come up with a nickname.
What's wrong with Showtime, though? Showtime
Because
is
we
good.
didn't come up with
you
it.
stop it already.
What do you think, Dexter?
I think Bam Bam's fitting for Tato.
Bam Bam. He was like Bam Bam. He kept making plays. Yeah, but you got any nicknames that we should know about for Aaron here? That you can say on the show. There are young ears.
Family
here.
show, Dexter.
I don't have one yet, but I can definitely come up with one.
Okay. I like it. Maybe it's Showtime, but I know you're a rookie, but you got to know him, I'm sure, a little bit. So as we're trying to get to know Aaron, give us something that we need to know about this guy moving forward. What is something that the fans don't know about this guy? Put him on the spot.
I would say something that a lot of people don't know about Aaron. He's definitely like funny. And I don't think that he knows that he's funny, but it's just like sometimes he has like these little random outbursts, and it's just like so random. He'll say something like, I don't know, like I remember it was like one day we were in meetings, and coach was going over a couple plays or whatever, and it was like he said something that kind of like reminded of like me of a song, and it was just like it was so funny. I forgot what exactly it was, but it was just so funny. But he has a lot of random outbursts, so I would say that's what a lot of people don't know about.
Oh, we've already seen
Random
a few outbursts
outbursts,
tonight,
yeah.
haven't we? We've seen a little bit of that humor. So, all right, that's good to know. We'll keep asking some of your guests that, what we can expect from this guy. But let's talk about you a little bit. What's been the journey like so far for you? A 6th-round pick out of Notre Dame. Nothing's guaranteed, right?
Yeah.
So tell us how you approached training camp, being drafted, and making sure that you got yourself a spot on this roster.
I just approached it, I feel like almost like kind of like a lot of players who are drafted and just are in the NFL. I just came in ready to work, ready to learn, and also like I had Aaron and Jamal and just a lot of other veterans on the team. I followed their footsteps, and I always just wanted to like just learn. So I opened myself up to them, and they will always open themselves up to me and just show me the right way, and also just how to do things in the NFL, and just really just showing like how to take care of my body, how to do things the correct way, and just how to have a lot of success in the NFL. So just following those guys, and I thank them for everything they've done for me in this process. And I'm still learning, and it's still a lot more to learn. So I'm just taking it day by day and just learning from this guy right here, Mr. Showtime.
Yeah, Mr. Showtime, right? Yeah. Well, I have it right here. You led all the Packers rushers in the preseason, 128 yards and TD on 37 carries. So also caught 5 passes for 57 yards. So, hey, he got on the roster, right? He's on the 53. He's part of the team. So 6th-round draft pick. Draft day was special, though, for you and your family, wasn't it? Now, doing some research, your mom is going through some health issues, isn't she?
Yes.
So maybe you can explain to those that don't know the story and just how meaningful it was and just getting drafted and the fact that you were able to share that with her.
Yeah, it was definitely a dream come true because I believe it was like high school, my sophomore year. I actually lost my mom for like 2 months. She was pronounced dead. She was like... she was on a lot of machines, and she was actually, before we pulled the plug, she actually came back. She was breathing. She started to breathe on her own and stuff, and she was diagnosed with diabetes. I forgot how you say it, but it's like some big word. And she was also diagnosed with myasthenia gravis. So it's just like a rare disease. Not a lot of people know about it. So it's just like she can get sick at any time. She really can't be around a lot of people. She really doesn't have like an immune system, so it's kind of hard for her to fight off colds or just anything. But she's a fighter. That's one thing I can say. She fights every day. But if you look at her, you would never tell that she's sick. So, and she would never show it. So she's a strong woman.
Yeah, how about that? She able to get will she get to Green Bay for some games, you think?
Oh yeah, she actually been up here a lot. She's actually staying with me now. So
Okay.
yeah, she's been up here being very supportive, and I'm happy to have her here. And yeah, she's been at a couple games so far.
So you draw some inspiration from her. I'm thinking if
Oh,
she's a
yes.
fighter, you're going to be a fighter too to
Yes,
to
sir.
work hard, right?
Yes, sir.
So you come from Notre Dame, and I'm guessing the transition was made a little bit easier because you had Deshaun Kaiser at the time
Mhm.
on the team and Equanimous St. Brown. I think you and St. Brown are pretty good friends, right?
Yeah, very good.
So how did that help with the transition? At least you had some familiar faces. And what did Equanimous tell you about the city of Green Bay and the organization to kind of prepare you for the transition, right?
Yeah, they definitely prepared me well. They was just saying it's a little bit like Notre Dame, the area around there. You have very supportive fans. It's a lot of fans. It's Packers everywhere, and that's the same thing at Notre Dame. You have Irish fans everywhere, and it's now that I'm starting to be here a lot more, you see Packer fans everywhere. It's just like, wow, you never go around anywhere in Green Bay or Appleton or anywhere in Wisconsin without seeing a Packer fan. So that's the love that I see here, and I would say that's about it, really.
All right, yeah, a lot of Packer fans there. A lot of Packer fans in here tonight. You have any wow moments like when you walked in that locker room for the first time? I always ask the rookies when they see Aaron Rodgers, right?
Oh my God, yes, I had.
Does that freak you out a little bit?
Yes, I was starstruck as soon as I walked in the locker room. Seeing Aaron Rodgers, I was like, oh my God, that's Aaron Rodgers. I remember playing Madden like when I was young, just playing with him, just throwing deep bombs, and it's just like, wow, I'm here with Aaron Rodgers. And then I see Jimmy Graham. I'm like, oh my God, like this is Jimmy Graham. And then I see Mercedes Lewis. Then I see Aaron Jones. I was watching him a lot in college. Seeing Jamal, and I watched him a lot in college, him doing this thing at BYU. And then you see Devontae Adams. It's just like, oh my God, this is like one of the best receivers ever. And just to see those guys every day and just see how they maintain themselves and how they go to work each and every day, it just really just pushed me a lot. So I'm thankful for it, and I'm thankful for being here at Green Bay. So yeah, I take it in a lot each and every day.
Yeah, there we go. That's good stuff. I like it. A few more things, and then I'm going to get over to Jen Zittel for our Facebook, our social media question tonight. So how do you get past that, though, Dexter? You can't just be starstruck the entire time. You got to work. You got to get your teammates now.
Yeah, I'm starting to get over it.
You're starting to.
It's still like, wow.
Hey, Aaron, talk about this guy a little bit. What do you like about what he brings to the room?
Like I said, he brings a lot of energy every day. You know, he's going to come in there. You're going to laugh. You're going to get everything Dexter has to offer when he goes out on the field. He's a good running back. He's fast. He's explosive. I see some of the same things in myself and him, and the big playability, and I'm just excited for the young man. He has a lot of good things in store coming his way.
Yeah, that should be a good running backs room. Him, Jamal, and you, and don't forget about the big fullback, Vitalia. You can't forget about him. What traits do you bring to that room? Like character. What do you bring? Maybe that's a little bit different from Aaron and Jamal as far as being a running back. That maybe complements what they can do.
That's a good question, because just like Aaron said, I see it like when I watch him run the ball, I see myself running the ball too as well. So I would just say just competitiveness, because you know you have Aaron and Jamal in the room. It's just like you have to step up to the plate. So I feel like I push those guys a lot, and I feel like they push me a lot each and every day, because every time they touch the ball, it's like they're making a play. So it's like I have to step up and make a play too as well. So I would definitely say just that competitiveness in the room.
One more thing, I was just looking at my notes. You're inactive for the Bear game, for the Week 1 game. So what is your mindset in that situation? Because at some point you're going to be active, you're going to get on the field. So how do you keep mentally ready? How do you keep engaged? How do you keep focused in the game? I guess how do you approach that if you know you might be inactive going into a game?
Just knowing that I might be inactive going into a game, it's just throughout that week, just starting on Monday, just making sure I'm preparing, helping the defense out, helping the guys in the room, just making sure I can be the best teammate as possible, because just because I'm not playing doesn't mean I can't contribute. So I have to learn to contribute in different ways, just by making sure I'm pushing the guys. If some certain things that they might not see on the field that I might see, I try to tell them, and just really just communicating with the guys and just helping them up their game for the upcoming game. So those are ways I just find out. I just really try to help those guys, really.
And fun fact, I told him, I talked to him, and I told him that I was inactive my first NFL game as well. So told him that doesn't mean anything. Just keep working hard. Hey, you're on 53. Your time's gonna come.
Yeah, Ricardo, we always talked about it. Why can't all 53 be active? I never quite understood that rule. I think it's stupid.
Well, not just
that's a great
53. Why
question.
don't they just expand it a little more? Like,
Well, why do you have
not
to
make
have a
it
practice
60?
squad? How about all
Yeah,
63?
exactly.
I mean, it's the NFL doing stupid stuff once again, isn't it?
They're holding them back.
I tell you what, let's kick it over to Jen Zettel, everybody. She has our social media question of the night.
All right, so tonight's question comes from Tammy Tillinger Brown on Facebook, and she wants to know, the locker room interviews and post-game after Thursday night's win looked like the energy and excitement of a college team. Have the morale and attitudes changed under the new coach?
You go, Aaron. Yeah.
I would definitely say there was a lot more energy in the locker room after the game. Just you wanted to be in there. It felt like a win. Previously, you go in the locker room and you'd get told good game and you would celebrate, but it just felt like a new kind of energy, a new excitement. Everybody was just celebrating. Like you said, it felt like a college locker room.
Yeah, Coach LaFleur bringing some energy, some new energy. Hey, Jen, Tammy wins something really cool, doesn't she? I can tell her. I can say what she won. You want me to do that? There she goes.
For having her question selected, Tammy wins a signed photo of Aaron Jones.
There we go.
Each week, we'll ask you to submit a question for our upcoming guests that we'll ask live during Monday's show. Look for it on facebook.com/Clubhouse Live. And I've got a few updates from
Go
the
ahead.
live chatters. So first of all, they are all very glad that Mean Gene is back.
Mean Gene, yes. He's back.
We've got quite a few Notre Dame fans online for Dexter. We also have folks tuning in tonight from all over the great state of Wisconsin, as well as North Carolina, Tennessee, New Jersey, Minnesota, Illinois, Georgia, New Mexico, Florida, and we've got some international folks tonight, Bali, Indonesia, and Peru.
Yes. We're
And-
worldwide.
Worldwide.
I feel loved.
We're worldwide, Aaron.
And they've also got a few nickname ideas for Aaron.
Oh, let's hear 'em, yeah.
If you're ready. So one was the Flash.
All right.
I like that.
Another was the Ranger.
The Ranger. From Texas, like the Lone Ranger.
Lone Ranger.
Okay.
And then another one was Gemini. Because
Gemini.
Aaron's a
Gemini.
twin.
Oh.
Yeah, he doesn't like that one. So.
No.
I
I
can already
100%
tell.
agree with that one.
Aaron the Flash Jones, maybe. Flash, yeah, that could be a possibility. Flash Jones. Showtime, Flash. We'll figure it out. We'll go. Nobody from Texas, though. I thought, what the heck? Come on.
Well, they could just be keeping quiet.
They're probably getting the New Mexico because we're West Texas. We're right on the edge, so
Close enough.
they're probably seeing New Mexico. It's
Yeah,
really
it's close
El
enough. New
Paso.
Mexico, Texas. It's like one of the same, isn't it? So, all right, let's take another timeout. Ricardo, you're doing trivia question number
Yes,
2.
I am. So I need all of you up there to
You'll like
look
this
out.
one.
Look out into the crowd. See who raises their hand first. This former Bears quarterback was the Packers' backup quarterback during the 1996 championship season.
Who are we going? Right here? Yeah, Jim McMahon. You didn't read the entire question, Ricardo.
Because it's ridiculous premise.
Come on up. Get your pizza and beer.
He is not more well
Jim
known
McMahon.
as the backup.
No,
He
the question
won a
was,
Super
this
Bowl.
former Bears quarterback is more known for being
No,
the Packers
he is
backup.
not.
That's what
Don't
he's
even
more
make
well
it
for.
laughable, dude.
Hey, we need AJ, we need Jerry, and it's time for tonight's Clubhouse Live Challenge. Come on up, everybody. AJ, you're right here, and you are Aaron's playing partner. Jerry, you're right between the guys, and you are Dexter's playing partner. Yeah, stomp your feet all over that. All right, I don't, after Mike Cruz, you have those signed photos by chance? He'll get them. All right, so that's one of the prizes. So we are going to give you the bell, and if we can get some game music going here pretty soon. This is a game, we're going old school, the original game that we started playing on Clubhouse Live. It is called How Well Do You Know, all right? How well do you know? It's time to play it. It's a rapid-fire trivia contest. I'm going to ask you 5 questions. They each pertain to the same category. If you think you know the answer, you ring the bell. You can even interrupt a question. Each question is worth 1 point. Ricardo, try to keep track of the score.
I did the flashcards.
1 plus 1 plus 1 is 3. Do you get that?
Yes.
At the end of the 5 questions, guys, at the end of the 5 questions, there is a bonus question of a point total that I'll determine to make sure Aaron wins the game. It is his show. Okay.
That's not fair.
Hey, prizes tonight. The winner's going home with these Packers fuzzy dice. Look at that. You also get a signed photo of Aaron Jones. You're going to go home with a USA Today Network Wisconsin Frisbee.
Woo!
Right there. And Eric Lives Here MVP CD with the hit song MVP, our music, our Clubhouse Live music. The runner-up goes home with the signed photos, the Frisbee, and the CD. All right? You guys know the rules. You get it? So you need the category tonight. So I'm going to ask you, Brett Favre, the great Brett Favre, wore number 4. So I thought it would be very apropos, if you will, that tonight's category is things of 4. So each answer will have 4 answers. Like if I ask you name the 4 Beatles, you would say John, Paul, George, and Ringo. It's that easy. We're celebrating the number 4. Alumni Weekend is coming up. It's very easy. And you know, you got your playing partners. They might be able to help you out as well. So are you guys ready? Who wants to see Aaron Jones win his debut challenge? Who wants to see Dexter win? That's about even. Usually everybody cheers for the guest. So here we go. You guys ready? Question number 1. You play the AFC West this season. Name the 4 teams that comprise that division. Who are the 4 teams in the AFC West?
Come on, Dexter.
Who knows it?
Raiders, Broncos, Chargers.
Oh, you have to ring the bell. You got to ring the bell. Oh, yes, Aaron.
Raiders, Broncos, Chargers, Chiefs.
Yes, Ricardo score.
1-0.
1-0 Aaron Jones. That's how we play the game. Trivia question number 2. Again, sets of 4. Name the 4 time zones that are within the continental United States. The 4 times. Ooh, who got it? Dexter.
Eastern, Central. Yeah, Mountain Pacific.
Yes, Ricardo scores.
1-1 Aaron.
1-1 tie. It's
Dexter
weird.
got a little help on that one. That's all right, though.
That's okay.
Hey, we partners. We partners.
Question number 3. Name the 4 suits in a deck of playing cards. Aaron.
Spade, heart, diamond, club.
Yes, Ricardo scored.
2-1.
2-1 Aaron Jones. The bell went closer to Dexter.
Yes.
You see that? Question number 4. We're going to reverse it now. Hunter Bradley, Elton Jenkins, Will. Yes.
Mississippi State.
Ricardo.
3-1 Aaron Jones.
Will Redmond and Preston Smith all played collegiately at Mississippi State. 3-1. Aaron Jones with the lead. Trivia question number 5.
Ooh, this is a good one.
What 4 states begin with the letter A? Ooh, Dexter
got
it.
You said with letter A.
A. There are 4.
Alabama.
Yep.
Alaska.
Yes.
Arkansas.
Yes.
There's one more. Arizona.
Ricardo scored.
3-2.
3-2. It's weird how they all just came to him.
Yes.
It's just like he just knew them somehow.
Thank you.
Alabama, Alaska, Arizona, Arkansas. Ricardo, what is the score through
It's
5?
3-2. Aaron Jones is winning.
Okay, that makes this bonus question worth 2 points to give Dexter a chance to win the game tonight. Now, this is going to be a very tricky question.
Good question.
What specific 4 items do you typically find on the plate of a Wisconsin fish fry?
Oh.
Ooh, Aaron Jones.
Oh, looking back to AJ on that one.
You find fish,
Yes.
dry bread, fried bread,
Rye bread.
rye bread,
He meant rye bread.
Dry bread. He said
Fish
dry
rye bread.
coleslaw,
Coleslaw.
But that rye bread might be dry.
fries or tartar sauce.
Yes, he got it. French fries. He said it. Fish, French fries, coleslaw, rye bread. We would have said perch too.
Yes.
As you
That
can
makes
see, I've never
Aaron
been to a
Jones
fish
the
fry.
winner in his debut Clubhouse Live Challenge tonight. Which means, AJ, you're going home with the fuzzy dice. USA Today Network, Wisconsin. Mike Cruz has your signed photo down there. And, hey, you're not leaving here without the MVP CD. Jerry, you're going home. Oh, here's your signed photo. No, Jerry, you don't get that. Do you get that? Yeah, you get that. You get one of those. Never mind. Jerry's a little sneaky sometimes. You get that. You get the Frisbee, and you get the MVP CD. How about a round of applause for tonight's playing contestants? He's Aaron Jones has never been to a fish fry, but he knew the 4 things that were on a plate.
It's amazing. That's something that Showtime would do.
It's Showtime, yeah.
There you go.
He was a little flashy on that answer, too. Hey, we should hang out and do a fish fry sometime.
Definitely, we should.
Yes, you would love it. Although, I don't know if that would go with your diet, though,
Don't
right?
leave me out.
I just need some
wanna
red
come?
hot
Yeah.
sauce.
Yes.
Some hot sauce. Just bring some hot sauce.
Hot sauce? We'll talk about your diet here a little bit. I'm a little confused by that. But, yeah, how about some cheese curds? Get some cheese curds cooking
Definitely
tonight.
get some cheese curds.
All right. Man, how about that? That's fun. That's fun stuff. And you know what? We're winding down. It's hard to believe an hour is flying by already. It's going by fast. I always say you don't need commercials in this show. We just keep going, right?
Keep going.
Dexter, because you've been a good sport and because it is Clubhouse Live tradition, we always give gifts to our guests, okay? You have a man cave at home?
I'm working on it.
Yeah? You like looking at yourself a little bit, kind of staring at yourself, right?
Just a little bit.
A little bit
Not
of a
too
shrine,
much,
I
a
always
little
say
bit.
to yourself. Well, I tell you what, this is going to look good. This will always and forever prove that you were a member of the Green Bay Packers right here on this camera. There it is, right on the monitor. I'll flash it over this way so everybody can see it.
That's nice.
There it is, looking good, number 22.
Thank you.
And I always go old school. Yeah, that means cheer, cheer for old Notre Dame. How about Dexter Williams wearing the Notre Dame blue? Wearing that number 2. There he is up there again. And I'll swing it this way. Look at that.
Oh, yeah, that's nice.
Look at that. Oh, that ball's a little loose, though. It's supposed to be high and tight, right? High and tight. Come on.
Thank you.
He
I'm
knew
not-
where all 11 defenders were.
Yeah, he was just juking him. He's doing the juice at that. And you know what? Hey, you're going home with an MVP CD as well. You can play that on the limo ride back to Green Bay.
Yes, sir.
All right, Ricardo, do you have a second audience question coming up?
I do, yes. Tracy, I'm sorry. I
Well, I
completely
tell you what,
forgot.
that's all right. Well, in the meantime, I was going to ask you, Aaron, how did it feel to take that first pop against the Chicago Bears, right? Again, it was kind of a quiet preseason. What does that very first pop of the NFL season feel like? Are you like, whoa? Oh, yeah, I remember how this feels.
Just felt like football. I mean, you won't forget that feeling if you get hit once. I mean,
I don't want to get
you
hit.
usually don't get big hits every play, so it's not too bad.
Why are you looking at me like you want to hit me?
No. I don't, we're all good.
I don't want to be hit, all right? I'm a very tender man. All right, now I'm going to kick it back over to
Yes.
Ricardo. You have
Hey.
a second audience question. It's
Look,
Tracy Santos.
It's Tracy Santos from Appleton.
Yes.
She's our guest question asker almost every week. But yeah, go ahead, Tracy. Your question.
Now that the pass interference calls and no calls are reviewable, what have the coaches directed the players to do if you guys feel that it should or shouldn't have been called? Do they want your input, or is it strictly their decision whether to challenge it or not?
I mean, firsthand, I've seen Coach LaFleur. Like, if he thinks it in his mind and he's not sure, I've seen him ask the player, and he'll ask the player if they're sure. If they're sure, then I've seen him do that once, so I'm pretty sure that's how it's handled.
All right, good question.
Great question.
One of those things that the NFL just didn't need to add this year, Ricardo. They don't need this pass interference challenge nonsense, right?
Well, I don't know if they're in a playoff game, and maybe you'd be thinking different, Brett.
We'll see. We'll see.
right.
Maybe
Thank
you're
you,
right.
Tracy.
Maybe I'll eat my words. A couple more questions. We're going to wrap up. Aaron Jones. Hey, check this out, everybody. Listen up. A new diet. He looks leaner and meaner, doesn't he? Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. So you're going fruits, veggies, chicken, and rice, and quinoa, whatever the heck that is. Why not chips, pizza, cheeseburgers, scotcheroos, cheese curds, huh? What's the deal here?
You like touchdowns?
Yeah, I like touchdowns.
I gotta be able to run.
I like those better than 100-yard games.
There's a secret. Quinoa,
99 yards and a touchdown or two is fine with
quinoa
me.
power, baby. Quinoa power.
Quinoa. What is that? Quinoa.
It's like rice. It's just more,
Doesn't taste
more
good.
grainy. No, I mean,
Really?
it really doesn't have a taste. It's what you make it like.
That's what I'd make it. Okay.
Can you feel the difference? Now that you changed this diet, I think I read you went from 11% body fat down to, like me, 5%.
Yes.
Is that how, I mean, you
Incredible
feel good? You
physique you
feel like
have,
you can
Brett.
just go forever.
I definitely do. The energy, you feel it just throughout a daily basis. You don't get tired. So, I mean, any way I can help my body.
You do it, right?
Yes, sir.
Throw in some cheese curds back there, would you?
I will eat a cheese curds though.
There you go.
Next show,
And
next Monday.
Dexter wants some cheese curds.
Yeah, he does. He's like,
definitely
yeah, I
do.
want a cheese curd. Hey, team goals. I know team goals are understood, but what are your individual goals this year, right? You come into the season, you had the league's best 5.5 yards per carry average. That was your career average as well. Individually, what are some of the goals, if you can share those with us this season?
I want to lead the league in yards per carry again. I want to lead the league in rushing yards and touchdowns.
All right, aim high. Why not? Last but not least, guys, hey, you go from one big game to the next. It's on to the Vikings. What is it going to take to make that guy right there crying his beer on Sunday? You beat the Minnesota Vikings at Lambeau Field. What's it going to take, Aaron Jones?
We just got to come out with a lot of energy, feed off each other, offense feed off defense, defense feed off offense and special teams, and just play our game. And we need our fans there going crazy. And
Yeah.
we'll get the
Wow.
win.
You need a big push from the fans. It's alumni weekend. A lot of the legends are going to be back. Hey, how about Aaron Jones and Dexter Williams tonight? How about a big round of applause? Ricardo, we'll skip trivia number 3. We're going a little bit long. So this is time. It's time to go up north. This is where Ricardo and I predict the Packers game. Now, last week you had this ridiculous prediction of 42-17
Right.
Chicago.
Hey,
What's your prediction this week?
actually, I'll pick the Packers this week
Wow.
only because I need the Vikings to lose. That's why. So
It's always about you,
yes,
isn't
it's
it?
always about me. Thank you.
Well, Aaron, we used to put on hats, but I don't have hats anymore, so I always put on the visor. You know I'm picking Green
Yeah,
Bay.
you
How does that
never
look
not
on me?
Pick Green Bay.
The visor's 1-0 on the season. How do I look?
Looks great on you.
Looks good on me, doesn't it? Everything looks good
very
on me.
good.
Hey, listen, Green Bay 21, Minnesota 17. How do you like that? It's going to be another nail biter. It's going to be tough. Now, the Vikings, Ricardo, they do have an excellent defense,
Yes,
but
very
it
good.
is not the Bears' defense, right? I've always thought that the Vikings were a little overrated defensively. You guys moved the ball against them last year. You can do it again this year. This is what I think there's going to be a little bit more consistency offensively this year, this time. You got that great Packers defense. They're only going to get lathered up, fired up. They're going to cause a really key miscue by Kirk Cousins. I think Aaron Rodgers throws a couple touchdown passes, and I think this guy's doing his first Lambeau leap with a rushing touchdown this year.
Hey, Brett.
Aaron Jones, last time they played the Vikings, 72 yards and a touchdown on 17 carries, right? He's a Vikings killer.
100 yards and a hug is what he's getting.
Expect more. We'll do the 100-yard hug
Okay.
or like the tap or something like that. So the Packers win to cap off an emotional weekend. It's alumni weekend. Whole bunch of festivities to honor the great Bart Starr coming up as well. So what do you guys think? You like it? All right. Ricardo, Packers News app.
Yes, with exclusive commentary, insider analysis, and award-winning photos and videos from USA Today Network, Wisconsin's Packers coverage team. The Packers News app is your one-stop shop for complete coverage of the Green Bay Packers. The app is available for iPhone and Android users only. Motorola Razr got an update.
Yeah, you went back to that, didn't you? All right. Special thank you to our sponsors. Again, Superior Discount Liquors. Check them out in Green Bay, Manitowoc, and Sheboygan, or find them online at superiordiscountliquors.com. Don't forget about Potawatomi Hotel and Casino for September specials. Go to paysbig.com. Mayfield Sports Marketing, a leading Wisconsin sports marketing agency and speaker bureau. Escort Limousine Service, the preferred limousine service of the Green Bay Packers, and of course the good people here at the Red Lion Hotel, Paper Valley. I got one more plug. Yes.
Well, I'm just saying, it's also Danny Damiani.
I was going to get to that, Ricardo. Why do you always
It
have to
wasn't on
ruin
the script.
everything?
You didn't have it on the script.
I have it in my brain,
Okay.
okay? Ultimate Leap plug. Who here at Clubhouse Live has ever thought about how awesome it would be to do the Lambeau Leap? Would you like to do that? Well, this Packers season, that dream will come true for one lucky fan who will take the leap of a lifetime on game day at Lambeau Field. The Ultimate Leap 2019 contest is now open. You can enter to win awesome Packers prizes and the ultimate game day experience, including the opportunity to take your very own leap at Lambeau Field during the Packers game on December 8th. Win your chance to celebrate like one of the Packers. Enter today at theultimateleap.com. Real quick, this is Danny Damiani's final show. We're losing our crew member. He's heading on. He's riding off into the sunset. So you will not see Danny with a mobile camera, but you might see him in one of those chairs as he gets to enjoy a beverage and a pizza, and you can win prizes now too, Danny. So there you go. But thanks for all your hard work. We're going to miss you. We appreciate you. Aaron Jones, you have the final word tonight.
Thank y'all for coming out. I look forward to seeing y'all next week, and go Pack Go.
Hey, go Pack Go. Yeah, keep those claps coming for Aaron, for Dexter, for Ricardo, for Jen, and the Clubhouse Live crew. I'm Brett Christopherson saying so long. Be back here next Monday night at 6:30 as we celebrate a big Packers victory over the Vikings with this guy, right? Green Bay Packers running back, Aaron Jones, Mean Gene. Take it away. Like a true Viking fan right there, right?